Hi, Wycliffe Barrett. Today we've got a brand new intro. It's been produced by Simon Conway. He's an Xplane dedicated member. He's got a lot of talent. Thank you, Simon. We'll see you right after the new intro.
Good afternoon to you. Report roasted. 2,000 feet.
Here we are then at Innsbruck. Innsbruck is LOWI. This has been done by Just Sim. Absolutely incredible. Only costs $18, which is around about 15 to 16 pounds UK. And I've got to tell you, this airport is absolutely delightful. Innsbruck LOWI is the largest international airport in Austria, in the Tyrol. The airport handles regional flights around the Alps. During the winter, activity increases significantly due to the high number of skiers travelling to the region. It's a beautiful airport, it's a beautiful region, and as you can see from these first opening shots, it's been well realised with custom buildings and ortho-photo scenery as well. It's very hard to say that. It's a very highly detailed rendition of Innsbruck, and they've actually used some new kind of modelling tools for these buildings. They haven't just used World Editor. So you've got custom runways, taxiway and airport lights, as you can see. Shading and occlusion textures baking, effects on terminal and other airport buildings. High resolution photo scenery near the airport and city, high resolution ground textures, custom runway textures, high resolution building textures. They've really gone all out on this, and as you can see here as I do this kind of approach, I'm not actually approaching, I'm just moving the camera in towards the runway. As you can see here at night, some of the buildings lit up, it looks all very good. One thing I will say is that the river by the side of the airport and by the side of the airport environs has also been re-rendered with new coastlines and pathways. They've got animated marshals, and the auto gate works of course, but you'll need the plug-in bi-marginal. Animated custom ground vehicles, ground traffic plug-in also bi-marginal. I decided for a change, rather than going to daylight in the early shots, that we'd try some dusk photos, and as you can see here, it really looks good at dusk. Beautiful lighting, the motorway there going off into the distance through the valley. So coming towards daylight shortly, you can really appreciate the sheer majesty and beauty of the location of Innsbruck. Nestled in this beautiful valley in between the mountains, of course, it makes approaches very, very difficult. You've got to be type rated in the real world specifically for Innsbruck Airport, and as you can see here as I come through the valley by the trees, exactly what we're talking about. You've got a runway virtually in the middle of the city, nestled in quite a wide valley, but at certain speeds can appear quite narrow. Beautifully done, some absolutely fabulous buildings, especially as you come over the city. Just going down by the motorway by the river there as we move in towards the airport. Continuing on, you can also get an optional city OSM for Innsbruck, which you can download from Xplane.org, and there's links available within the package as well. So really looking absolutely wonderful, and it's getting to the point now where we have so many good airports, both payware and freeware, it's really difficult to decide what to do. I will mention that there is a freeware Innsbruck as well, which is very, very good. It has the same buildings, they've all been rendered, but they've been rendered in freeware, and they've used some Lego brick as well, and it looks equally as good, but this is absolutely different and special in a different way. Once again, it's been produced by Just Sim. As I say, it's $18, which is very, very reasonably priced. As we come down the flight line here, you can see the marshal is waiting there for aircraft. It's not a huge airport, so you're gonna, on a busy day or a busy fly-in, it might be difficult finding a stand to park up on. And there's a little GA area there as well. All of these buildings here, custom buildings, they've been developed using new tools, which I'm not quite sure what those are, but looks very good. Continuing on, there's animated custom ground vehicles and world traffic. It's world traffic compatible and X-Life traffic compatible, and it's been optimized for top performance. And I can say that having flown around here, I've flown in a number of different aircraft. I use the 737, I used an Airbus A320 and also a glider, which you'll see in a few minutes. Haven't done much glider flying in Xplane, but decided to use a glider because, well, we can fly anything. And I mean, just look at that. I haven't got RTH on. This is Xplane 1050, which reminds me, this will only work in Xplane 1050. It utilises some of the new features within 1050, so it will not work on Xplane 1045. And looking at the mountains there with the snow on top, beautiful photo scenery, covers a large area of the Tyrol here in Austria. Looking very, very nice. I'm going to keep quiet for a few minutes and just let the images show you exactly what it looks like. As you can see there in the glider, suddenly there was an air pocket and I dropped a few hundred feet. Very unusual flying in a glider in Xplane because of the flight dynamics that really impact on these aircraft. And in this kind of region I would be able to do some ridge soaring quite easily as the wind comes up off the ridges there. We're almost coming up to the point where I do my obligatory approach into a new airport. Once again, you can get this on xplane.org and it's by Just Sim. It has also been released for P3D and FSX as well, so everybody's got it. Here we go, coming in on runway 26, which is quite difficult. You start your approach over Ratzenberg at 9,500 feet on this heading here towards the mountain, as you can see ahead of me over the ethers. And once you get to there, you have to turn onto your runway heading. Very, very difficult, and it is all visual, of course. It's an RNAV approach, quite visual and extremely difficult. I've speeded this up a little bit. It took a lot longer, obviously, as I was flying it in the sim, but I've just speeded up the film just a little, just to make it that little bit shorter. I'll keep quiet, come watch the scenery and watch the approach. So we're almost here, we're coming down and just coming into land. We're approaching runway 26. Of course, I've got the RAS system in operation, and 2 white, 2 red as we come down and touch. Bit of a long landing, but still in the touchdown zone. You definitely need charts for this airport, so you need to find your charts, otherwise you're going to be in a world of hurt. I hope you've enjoyed the review. I think this is a beautiful airport. My name is Wycliffe Barrett. This is Xplane Dedicated. Don't forget, get hold of these charts and you'll be fine. We'll see you all soon, and you all take care. Cheerio.